Hello everybody, the topic of this section is deferring taxes through voluntary retirement plans. In this section, we will discuss whether to defer taxes or pay them now. In many countries, governments encourage voluntary savings for retirement through provisions of the tax code. Before studying the tax-deferred voluntary retirement plans, let's get to know the taxes. What we have to spend in the future will be what is left after paying income taxes to the government. Usually, the income sent into our bank account is the one taxes have been paid. For example, suppose that you must pay 13% in taxes on your interest that you earn. You put $1,000 into a bank account offering an interest rate of 8% per year. The interest rate, 8%, is a before-tax interest rate, and the after-tax interest rate is defined as what you earn after paying your income taxes. By formula, the after-tax interest rate is equal to 1 minus tax rate multiplied before-tax interest rate. In this example, the tax rate is 30% and the before-tax interest rate is 8%. So the after-tax interest rate is equal to 1 minus 30% multiplied 8%, which is 5.6%. Now let's discuss a tax-deferred savings plan in the United States. In the United States, people are permitted to establish a tax-advantaged account known as individual retirement accounts, IRAs. There are 3 figures about this retirement account. The first one is that contributions are deductible from current income for tax purposes. The second one is that interest on these contributions is not taxed until the money is withdrawn. This means even though the interest might be compound, the tax will not be paid until the money is withdrawn. In further, any amounts withdrawn from the plan are taxed at the time of withdrawal. For example, suppose that you face a tax rate of 20% both before and after retirement. The interest rate is 8% per year. You are 30 years before your retirement date and contribute $1,000 to the plan. By the compound amount factor, your total before-tax amount accumulated at retirement will be 1,000 multiplied 1 plus 8% to the 30th. It's $10,062.65. If you choose to withdraw it at that time, you will have to pay taxes at the rate of 20% on the entire amount. So the taxes will be $10,062.65 multiply the tax rate 20%, which is $2,012.53. If instead you choose not to participate in the retirement plan and invest in an ordinary savings plan, what will happen? You will have to pay the income tax immediately. The income tax is 1,000 multiplied the tax rate 20% is $200. The remaining 1,000 minus 200 is $800 will go into the ordinary savings plan, and the interest earnings on the $800 will be taxed each year. The after-tax interest rate earned is 1 minus 20% multiply 8%, which is 6.4%. The amount accumulated at retirement from this ordinary savings plan is 800 multiply 1 plus 6.4% to the 30th. It's $5,144.45. The benefit of the tax deferred savings plan is 10,062.65 minus 2,012.53, which is equal to $8,080.12. It's larger than the accumulated amount in this ordinary savings plan, $5,144.45. Therefore, even though you remain in the same 20% tax bracket both before and after retirement, the amount you have to spend in the future is almost twice as much under the tax-deferred savings plan. Well, if the investor's tax rate is 30% instead of 20%, how large would be the advantage of tax deferral compared to our example with a 20% tax rate? The total before tax amount accumulated at retirement in the tax deferred account is the same with the former one, $10,062.65. But the taxes will be this amount multiplied 30%, $3,018.8. If you choose to withdraw it at retirement, you will be left $7,043.85. In the ordinary savings plan, the income tax is 1,000 multiplied the tax rate 30%, $300. The remaining 1,000 minus 300 or $700 will go into the ordinary savings plan, and the interest earnings on the $700 will be taxed each year. The after-tax interest rate earned is 1 minus 30% multiplied 8%, which is 5.6%. The amount accumulated at retirement from this ordinary savings plan is 700 multiplied 1 plus 5.6% to the 30th is $3,589.35. Therefore, at retirement, the amount that can be withdrawn from the tax-deferred savings plan is almost 2 of the 1 from the ordinary savings plan. In summary, we have analyzed it's better to defer taxes or pay them immediately. 2 examples suggested that it is better to take the tax-deferred savings plan. That's all about this section. Bye.